everyone, it's Michelle from A Common Life, and today I wanted to tell you a little bit about our homeschool schedule. If you don't know much about us, we are a family of 7. We have 5 children, 4 boys and 1 girl. Our oldest son will be 11 in about a month, and then we have a daughter who's 9, another son who's 7, and then another who's 5, and our youngest little boy is almost 3 years old. This is the first year that we are homeschooling all 5 of our children at the same time. Now, our 3-year-old, he just requires a little bit of coloring and crafts and Play-Doh and reading books and things like that. So I'm not doing anything formal with him, but he is learning his numbers and his letters, and he already knows all of his colors and things like that. This year, for the first time, I have a kindergartner, a 1st grader, a 4th grader, and a 5th grader. So those 4 are all receiving a formal day of school every single day. I keep a very structured schedule. That's just what works best for me. I used to be a high school English teacher. I'm just used to having a good schedule, and we have several kids in our family with some mild special needs who do better with structure and schedule. So that's how our family works. Every day we start with our morning basket. This is modeled after something I saw from Charlotte Mason. But we do not follow the Charlotte Mason style. We just have adopted this one idea. We tend to follow a more classical method. So we start with our morning basket, and in our morning basket we have, we don't start right away with the morning basket. We start with prayers. So we start with the doxology, and we do some prayers together in the morning, and then we go to the morning basket. Morning basket has some fun things in it every day. We do Mad Libs as a family, and we'll do some coloring pages and things like that. So when I'm doing a read aloud, they can each take one of those pages and they can color it in while I'm reading out loud to them. We also have a weekly schedule for our morning basket. On Monday, we do art. On Monday, we do poetry. On Tuesday, we do art. Wednesday, we do music. Thursday, we do history all together from the story of the world. And then on Friday, we do our science/nature study. So poetry, music, art, history, and science, all 5 of us are doing together every single morning. They each have their own little binder where they keep their papers from whatever we've worked on, and those all stay together in the morning basket. After we do the morning basket, we break off into our schedule. So let me show you that now. Here's a look at our homeschool schedule. As you can see at the very top of the page, I have a box set up for our morning basket, which we do every day as a whole family. We start with prayer, memory work, and reading, and then every day we have a different topic. We have poetry, art, music, history, and science. There are 30 weeks worth of assignments for each of these 5 topics. Since we do school for more than 30 weeks out of the year, that means we have flex time where some weeks we might not do history, but that's okay because we'll just do it the next week. By the end of the school year, we'll have done all 30 weeks worth of work for each of these topics. After that, we go into a more structured schedule for the day. Each child's name is at the top, and I have their subjects divided down these columns, and I don't have it set to a certain time of day, but I do have it set to about how long each of these topics should take to do. And I make sure that whenever I'm working with one of the younger 2 children, that the other younger child is busy with something. So when I'm doing math, the other one's having a snack. And the older 2, this is all of their independent work. So besides asking me a question from time to time, they really don't need much help for this part. The next section is divided the same way. I can work with the younger 2 children, while the older 2 are working on more independent work. And obviously, if they have questions, they ask their questions and I answer them, and they can move on and continue working on their own. Every day, we always take an hour for lunch and recess. I think it's really important for the kids to get outside and ride their bikes, play in the creek, go on the swings, just get some of that energy out. And then after that, the older 2 children and I do our literature together, and then we do our Latin. It says 30 minutes here, but usually it takes about 15 minutes a day. And you can see we have 4 days worth of Latin, and then Friday is our library day. Sometimes this changes around and we'll do the library day on a Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday. It doesn't really matter, but there are 4 days worth of Latin work every single week. The last section is our quiet reading time. We all sit together on the couch, and first I read out loud, then we all read together because I think it's important for the kids to see their parents reading as well, and then they go to their rooms for quiet time. We also have something that we're doing called Typing Club. It's a free program online. The older kids need to do 15 minutes of Typing Club if they want to be allowed to have technology that day. Thanks so much for watching our video. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. Please like and subscribe below for more videos like this.